versus...
Where's our deck lists?
There they go. Okay. He specifically wanted me to name the deck list. Is it a thing? I was like...
It's not.
He's like, no, I don't like Izzet Phoenix. Like, name it Is It a Thing. And I was like, all right. I'm gonna put that in the title.
You gotta spell right.
How dare you? All right, that's how we spell things at Davis. Okay.
That's where I went.
So you should know that my spelling was correct, sir. Oh man.
Every space is supposed to be a B or an N.
It's every other space, sir. Swear to God, that's how Russians spell things. It's like, all right, every other consonant has to be a J, an L, or an N. Just doesn't matter. Like Kalishnikov, and it's like all consonants. It's like, how do you get that?
The vowels are silent. No, they're invisible.
They got sent to the gulags. For those of you that don't know, go look it up. Get a good history lesson. So
I'm trying to see, what's it got? Some one drop. Nice stuff.
I was like, I honestly think this is about a 50-50 matchup. Because the green-black deck just has so much hand control that they can, like, you know, stop you from getting critical mass things, and then they can also be able to put on the pressure with the Tarmogoyfs, with the Lilianas, and just start, you know, like, disrupting your hand.
What was that, cackling what?
Crackling Drake. It's an X 4 for 4 ETB draw a card. Its power is equal to the number of instants or sorceries in your graveyard and exile. So, like in standard, we would have like 13-4 Drakes. It's like, kill you?
See? Fine.
So, I'll look me some RK Post playmats.
Some nice playmat.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I mean, the Is It a Thing deck looking okay opening hand. Like, I see Bolt's Metamorphose. Does he have any land, though?
As long as he has one.
Typically, if they have two, they're usually pretty set. If he has a land in, like, a Faithless Looting, they usually keep that. Because, like, alright, like, I have 3 draws to
try to grab the next, yeah.
to effectively find another land. Which I think is fair. It's like, he's gonna mulligan. So, he's doing that. Grab something real quick.
I'm almost out of non-alcoholic McDonald's beverage. Screw you, McDonald's.
Dude, I just have like how a lot of the shows will get around like the copyright things by like changing this one little thing. Like all the Japanese animes, it's like Wick Donald's. It's just like the Avatar upside down. Like, nope, we're fine. It's like, wow.
You can't do anything about it.
All right.
That's what you get for
Ooh.
copywriting the Mick part. Like, I think we wouldn't change the part you copyright.
Right? And it's like, look. No, we don't have golden arches. We have golden valleys. Double got him. Oh man, the poor Izzet Blair going down to 5. I mean, they are a critical mass deck, so I mean, like, it affects them a little bit, but I think the best turn 2 I have seen.
The problem I find with a lot of one-drop decks,
Mm-hmm.
or one cost,
Mm-hmm.
is once you start limiting yourself in your opening hand of how many cards you have,
Yeah.
it's just damaging you so much each time you mull.
Oh yeah. Lost my train of thought.
That's why I've always like strayed away from mono red if I ever could. It's like I always had that bad luck. That's just what it was.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have the variance every now and then. But like with the thing, the ice decks, they've actually moved to the Pyromancer's Ascension versions, which actually gives them extra value, and so that's what usually a lot of them are going over the top with. Yeah. Especially with, I mean, if Green Black is keeping 7, though, you know they're going to have 1 to 2 hand disruption spells. And so it's going to put your dust down farther.
Nothing. Did he even hit a land?
Is he going to go to 4? It looks like he's keeping, so put it to the bottom.
It looks like that last card might have been his land.
I guess we're going to find out now. Land for turn. I believe it's a Blooming Marsh, or it's a fetch land.
Oh, it's a pain. He just took 2, didn't he?
Well, the opponent. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Terramander. That's a card Gabe should definitely be familiar with.
What's that one?
It's a 1/1 flyer for 1 that has adapt 4, which you get to put 4 +1/+1 counters on it, but it doesn't have counters on it at all. But it costs 8 mana. It costs a blue and 7, but it costs 1 colorless less for each instant sorcery in your graveyard.
Nice.
Yeah. So it looks like Serum Visions. So he is digging for land at this point. Did he find it? He did not find a second one. Back to what I was saying earlier, the best like turn 2 I've seen on camera for a Phoenix player was they went turn 1 Monastery Swiss Spear, turn 2 Metamorphose, Faithless Looting, into double so Metamorphose into Opt, put it on bottom, Druid the Faithless Looting with the red, cast Faithless Looting, double Arclight Phoenix, and it was like it was like double Metamorphose. Anyway, like they were swinging for 11 on turn 2, and I was like, oh, it hurts so much. Hey, he found a land. I mean, his opponent's not really having any pressure with just a Lily on a Last Hope on the board. So I mean, he's still very much in this game. I'm surprised he didn't cast the Faithless in hand, but I think he just wants to cast the Faithless while trying to get both Arclights back and be able to be aggressive. I will say I do enjoy Modern where it is, because like there are just a lot of just really good decks. Like there's no just like best deck. Everyone's saying like the Phoenix deck is probably like the most consistent, but I don't know if I would necessarily agree with that. Like I think Phoenix and Dredge are probably the 2 most explosive decks. I don't think I can disagree with that, but I don't know about consistency. I mean, like the Phoenix deck does have a lot of redundancies with like the Sam Visions and Sleight of Hands and Faithless Lootings, but like they have the two Maze of Attack, and that's Thing in the Ice flipped, and then Arclight Phoenixes, and so you can't just like focus like, oh, if I just play Graveyard Hate, that deck shuts down. It's like, well, no, they just play Thing in the Ice and then just beat him for 7 a few times until you're dead. So, but like,
yes.
Weird flex, but okay.
Actually, run 3 of each in the allies. Sideboard those other 2 if needed.
Yeah. I was like, you might want to think about like a 4-2 split, and then running like 4 Fatal Push, 2 Path in the main, and then they have 2 Path on the side, because like giving your opponent advantage, giving them extra land's always not good, but also having the extra removal can be relevant.
Yeah. Because
we do have at least 3 Phoenix decks roaming around our meta, so it's like having all 8 is a good plan, but I think 6 seems to be a good number in a non-control deck. It's like Metamorphose.
See, that's another thing I was playing around with the ally deck was some of the fetch lands, just because of the Fatal Pushes.
Yeah. So
I ultimately didn't go with those then.
yeah. So it looks like Faithless. I assume he has a blue floating. Well, he needs to discard for Faithless. Did he not discard for Faithless? Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. No.
That's sort of why I went with the 3-3 split. Was
Oh no. Okay. He pitched both Phoenixes for the Faithless. Okay. No, we're good. And then the Phoenix triggers, and I assume he's just gonna kill the Lily. But see, like I said, what that was a mulligan down to 5, like 1 land in the opening hand. Oh, he's going to the dome. All right, so he's trying to close this game out early. Like I don't know if I agree with that one.
Well, his opponent's been rather.
I mean, like,
slow.
Rock has been slow. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like the Lily is going to tax, or is just going to put the Phoenixes down, like 1 Phoenix down, so you only swing them for 4 turn. That puts them on a 3-turn clock. Like the Goyf is a 4, and that puts you on a 4-turn clock currently. Like Courser of Crufix, and switching your scene Assassin's Trophy on top. And so it's like play a land, gain a life, go up to 13.
Get extra time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just so he's going to uptick. Oh, he's going to downtick Lily, I think. No, he's going to uptick. Okay, so target a Phoenix, and then I mean Goyf might as well swing for 4 because it can't block a Phoenix. There's no thing in the ass on the board. So bash in, put him to 12, and so then you put your opponent from a 4-turn clock to a 3-turn clock with the Courser now. Assuming they don't do anything to block. So he has a Serum Vision and a Faithless. Well, Serum in hand, Faithless in the bin. So he'll trigger the Pyromancer's Ascension, get a counter on it. So he'll draw for turn. Looks like he got an Opt. Play 2. It's like Spell Pierce land. Looks like he's gonna put them both on bottom. He's going to Opt. We're seeing does he have an Opt in the bin? It doesn't look like he does, or else he would move the counter up. So since you know, like, the thing I don't understand is he knows there's an Assassin's Trophy on top, and the Rock decks are really. I think they play a 1 of Pulse. I think I would have definitely played the second Ascension, just to give that one a counter as well, so you're 1 step closer to having it trigger on the 2 and just getting the additional value. So I hit you for 4. Alright, cool, go to 9. It's like you're on a 2-turn clock. So fetching. So he technically loses a life, but he's gonna gain it back when land comes into play. In Modern, it's typically fine to shortcut it. Obviously, he's like, wait, no, I want the Assassin's Trophy on the top because you want to be able to deal with the Pyromancer's Ascension. Right, cast spell, it's going to get a second one? No, it's dead now. So he's like, okay, I don't need the Inquisition in hand. So I was like, fetch. Basic Forest, gain a life. Lose life, gain a life, so effectively stays the same. So I'm just trying to think. Like, I'm not sure what's in his hand is also the problem. Also, because I don't know necessary lines of play. Looks like a Field of Ruin. Top card should be revealed. Top card should be revealed. Top card. Listen to me!
Why?
Assassin's Trophy. See, I don't think I would Assassin's Trophy the bird because like you're not on a low enough clock.
He's got at least 3 more turns out of that.
Yeah.
And in that
especially,
time,
okay, so no, because you have scavenging ooze. Okay, now I can agree with that because he eats Arclight, so he can't get it back. So okay, that makes more sense. So at this point, it's like uptick Lily. Oh, there you go. All right, hey, I remembered. I assume we're just gonna uptick Lily. There we go. All right, swing for 6. And so yeah, I mean he has to keep the Phoenix back to block for next turn. Ascension. Titty Monster? Mission briefing. Alright. So he'll get to Surveil 2. If he wants, he can put them both in the graveyard, and then it's a Snapcaster for instance and sorceries. So I'm not sure what he's going to cast. Like, I guess he could cast a Serum Visions and then trigger the Ascension to get the second counter on it. So, and he knows what he's drawing. Yeah, okay. He kept one on top from the Surveil, and then he's going to scry 2. It's like Manamorphose and the Sleight of Hand. He's going to keep him on top. Cause he doesn't even have a turn, though, is the thing. Because, like, between the Goyf, Phoenix, and Skoos, if there's another creature in the bin, which actually I don't know if there is. So I don't know if Goyf is actually a 4. Because he ate the Arclight in his opponent's yard. Oh no, so no, Goyf would still be a 4.
Yeah.
It's instant sorcery land. Instant sorcery land. He's going to 3.
You took out the other creature though, right? Or did that exile?
He exiled the Arclight Phoenix. Oh no, the Terramander isn't still in the bin. Okay, yeah, no, so he's fine.
Because he did that with the Terramander and then
yeah, okay, yeah.
And then exiled the Phoenix.
Yeah, okay. Mission briefing, so trigger, so he gets 2 copies of mission briefings. So Surveil 2. I mean, like he would have to have like Bolt. So he'd have to be able to find like Bolt to take care of the Goyf, but he's at 3, so he's still just pretty effectively dead.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's take a look at what they sideboarded. Looks like Rock took out an Inquisition, 2 Collective Brutalities, 1 Courser of Krufix, and 1 Dismember. Brought in 1 Spell Bomb, 2 Surgicals, and 2 Damping Sphere. I 100% agree with that sideboard.
I like Surgicals.
You deal with both angles of attack of that deck, which is the Arclight Phoenix in the graveyard, and then their critical mass. Because Damping Sphere is like, you want to cast more spells, you're going to pay more mana for them. And then it looks like Izzet Phoenix took out a Serum Visions, a Sleight of Hand, and a Mission Briefing. Or, excuse me, 1 Serum Visions, 3 Sleight of Hand, 1 Mission Briefing, and brought in 3 Relics and 2 Spell Pierces. I don't know about the Spell Pierces.
What's he really going to be targeting?
That's... I guess he's... I
Is
mean,
he just trying to find
so he's... I mean, with him being on the play, I guess you can bring in the Spell Pierce to stop their hand disruption. Turn 1 and 2. So I expect... And that's a hard thing with sideboarding, right? Like, on the play or on the draw can matter. Because, like, if I'm on the play, yeah, Spell Pierce is a great card. If you're on the draw, not so much.
What's the exact wording for Spell Pierce?
Counter target non-creature spell unless the controller pays 2.
That'd be useful against the Surgicals. It's about really...
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that really... If that situation comes up, that would...
Right, if Surgical Thoughtseize Surgical, that's what I said. Like, if you're on the play... That's really good, but if you're on the draw, it's not good because your opponent's just going to do it anyway. It's like, cool, like, you have no mana, Thoughtseize you, Surgical your Arclights, wait, you got to win for the Titty Monster way, and I can deal with those a lot easier than I can Arclight Phoenixes. So, I was very surprising that the Izzet deck was able to come back from just 5 cards. But I said, like, it's just because there's so much redundancy in that deck of just like draw, pitch cards. Here's Arclight, let's go. Like, I was just surprised at how they were able to get back into that game. Because I mean, like, it wasn't anywhere near like a runaway like it should have been. So that's always always nice to see that, you know, like, even if you go to 5, your deck can still fight back. All right. Bunny, tell your friends if we get to, you know what? If we get to 75 followers, we'll give away a foil expansion explosion, and you can get in a standard and play the Nexus deck and make people hate you because you just took all the turns. See, like, so our community had that kind of mindset, but the place we play at, Play Live, apparently they signed a deal with Channel Fireball, and our star was selected for one of the alpha tests of. They're going to be doing like monthly standings, and so you play standard or draft. For a month, so like our and they do it 3 nights a week. So like at ours, it's Tuesday night draft, Thursday, Saturday standard. At the end of the month, if you have enough points to place in the top 8, you play a standard tournament. Where if you get first, you get 3 boxes of War of the Spark, and like even all the other prizes are still really, really good. And so that was like, yeah, like to me that's worth playing standard. Like I had a standard deck before. But once Wizards stopped the PPTQ system, for us it was like, well, there's no point us playing standard then, because we're only playing standard because we're going to go qualify with PPTQs and whatnot.
Yeah.
If they take that away, then there's no point for us to play standard. But now that they're doing that for the month, we're like, all right, we're back in. Turn 1 Relic. Those poor Goify boys. Turn 1 Inquisition. It's like Terramander, Metamorphose, Arclight Phoenix. Looks like we're gonna take away the Terramander. It's like, you exile a card. We're gonna make that Goif smaller. So yeah. Also, Bunny, I'm sorry. We are gonna start streaming commentary for Standard soon as well. So.
Gross.
I'm sorry, but think about it, Gabe. Like you get to watch me take all the turns and watch my opponent just get more and more depressed slowly after each turn.
But then you have to win a game, though.
And?
Take all the turns.
No, I'll mill them out. I mean, it's a lot of fun when it works. Especially when you go to time, because each turn that you take does count in the 5 turns. Like, oh, you're gonna kill me? No, I'm just gonna take all these 5 turns. We're gonna end in a draw. Fuck you. Oh man. I mean, yeah, that's an option. But no, that was. I've done that a few times. Like, oh, we're on turns. Like, oh look, I don't have a win con, but I got 3 take turn cards in my hands, and it's like, all right, take one. Like draw. Oh, take another one. Oh, take another one. Hey, look, I found an additional one. You got no turn. You draw. I know my opponent gets so upset. Like, why is this the rules for this? It's like, because it's great. Blue players are the best troll players, hands down. Hey, Titty Monster.
Win.
Yeah. I'm not sure what he has. I think it's a Scavenging News on the board. I'm not 100%. Oh my god, you youngins, always on your phone. Ugh.
It's Mom. You gotta talk to Mom.
You don't have to, but it's wise to. Just that
pointless banter, but I still gotta.
I was like that Chonkla snipe. You're 200 miles away. How did you hit me? Don't worry about it.
It's the best story ever.
Oh no.
Me and my little brother sitting on the living room sofa. We lived in the upstairs of this apartment. complex,
Mm-hmm.
and we hear somebody on the stairs. So my little brother goes to the door, opens the door, slams it closed, and goes, "It's Mom. She got groceries. Let's run." So I don't want to help carry in groceries, so I run with him. We get to the bedroom. My fat ass managed to jump and like duck squeeze under our bunk bed, which was like I could barely even fit under there. And then I just shimmied my ass all the way to the wall, like ha.
Yeah.
My mom comes like charging in there, and she's like, "You slammed the door in my face when I had a handful of groceries," and I was like, "Oh shit." And then the chancla came out.
Right, like, it wasn't me! It was him! It was him!
So I'm under the bed where she doesn't even know where I'm at. She starts beating him. It falls out of her hand and slides under the bed. I see her feet turn in a circle as she's looking for it. And I'm like, when she's not facing me, boom, I push it right back out. And I was like, ah.
Right, like... Not me. This is your fault. You're taking the punishment.
You slammed the door, not me. I had no play in this.
Oh, looks like we got that. We got the good old titty monster flip. Terramander coming across for 7. Assassin's Trophy. No spill first response. Boo. 2 out of 10. Terrible blue player.
He only sided in 2, right?
Yeah, I believe so. We can double check after this game.
I'm pretty sure it was only 2. So I think he matched the number of surgicals that were coming in.
Sounds about right.
I mean, it's not like he knew.
I mean, yeah, but it's like 2, 4 scavenging ooze. Additional 2 for Goify Boy. So they're counting
He's like, how many?
for the Terramander, as well as how big is Goif. Okay, Goif is 3-4. Unfortunately, not big enough to block and trade with the adapted Terramander, but still not terrible. 2, 4, 5. 5? So I mean, he can pay 3 mana and make Terramander a 5/5. I mean, a 5/5 for a 5/5 flyer for 4 mana. So it's pretty good. Total investment. So saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Land for turn, or sorry, excuse me, exiling the relic. Goif is now a 0/1. He gets to draw a card. Ooh, and an Arclight in hand. You're feeling pretty good about that. Like, all right, good. My Arclight dodged the relic, but Scavenging Ooze is still on the board, so you're not happy about that. So it's like, oh, all right. I guess I'll eat a creature with the Goose in response to the relic trigger on the stack. It's all right.
All I can say is I appreciate these players using pretty mats. Looks pretty comfortable where he's sitting now.
Yeah, I mean,
look at him. He's like, "What's your move? You don't even know I got the Arclight." That's
I mean, like the Arclight isn't like really good here though. Is the problem? Because like even if you hard cast it.
Oh, he got him.
Yeah, I was like the Lily on the Veil down tick. It's like eat it. It's like Goif goes back to a 0/1 because he ate the creature. All right, swing pass. I mean, he can hardcast a Phoenix and kill the Lily, which I don't think. I think it's a better plan than anything else right now. Sleight of hand. Alright. So he's like, ha! Goif's a 1-2. Alright, so land for turn, Arclight Phoenix. I don't see any other option than him just, like, taking out the Lily. Because, like, the Lily uptick, taking the last card away from his hand, and then just, like, making the Scavenging Ooze bigger if it's a creature. Or just, you know, taking away resources from you just isn't... Never feels good. Alright. Oh, that's a Kalitas. Or as our local community calls him, Cletus. Someone wants to get him altered, like playing a banjo, like missing teeth, like Reels of Redneck's on. I was like, you do that, I'll put you on camera every time. Just like,
It's Cletus.
It's like, no, it's Cletus. No, it's Cletus. They show him the art, like, oh damn, all right, you're right. Can't argue. So, like the Goyf isn't big enough to get through the thing in the ice currently, but so he can swing with both. He can make Goyf bigger because he has a Field of Ruin, and then if he had an instant. So he's like, exile your graveyard, pay a black. Goyf's power isn't going to change. A little surprised he didn't Field of Ruin one of the lands just to get the additional point of damage in with Goyf, but so Liliana of the Veil, uptick targeting the Arclight Phoenix. I assume. I mean, he could target the thing in the ice, but like the thing in the ice, if it flips, it would still be able to kill Lily even if it was uptick, so I'm pretty sure you just target the Arclight. Because at most it can deal with damage. Sleight of hand. Well, additional Arclight Phoenix in hand. So it's like opt. Your Goyf is going to get bigger. Hell yeah, Bruce Springsteen. I don't know if it's picking up in the mic, but I'm like, hell yeah, Bruce Springsteen. Oh, boo. Faithless Looting. So flip the thing in the ice. That's a... Man, Rock is not in a good spot right now. Because, so like pitch whatever in that, he has a bolt in hand. He can swing across for, because he pitches a Phoenix after, oh no. So his opponent's just dead. Right? 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, he pitched the, and then, okay, there's the bolt for Xaxes. Okay. Woo! Alright, going to game 3. Oh my goodness, man. Like, look, I love these games, but I hate these games. I mean, you're not wrong. But I was like, ours is way Cletus! Get him, Cletus! We have to get him to have, like, redneck zombies, too.
Bunch of redneck zombie tokens.
Right? And like, what do you mean redneck zombie tokens? I have some zombies like driving some lifted, beat up ass trucks.
I'm pretty sure I can get this proxied.
Right? doing some dynamite fishing.
Just zombies in overalls. No shirt, just the overall. One
and
strap.
I said, yeah, like, and only one's button. Oh god, we're terrible people, but it's great. All right. Last reminder of the night. about the tournament. Hoping to see some of you guys there at least. Like, obviously, hopefully Gabe's gonna be able to show up to that.
Meh.
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 Ugh.
I don't like winning money and card value and shit.
Goddamn millennials. Ruining this country, not wanting value.
I gotta play like 12 people. It's like too many more games that I want to invest in. I don't know.
So, I mean, if we have 20 people, yeah, I guess you only play, if you have 20 people, you only play 8 people. No, you play 9 people total. If we make top 8. If we get 30, then yeah, you're looking at like 10, 12.
Yes. I'll be tired after the third one.
So just
You're 3-0. How are you gonna do it? I'm gonna go home tired.
I'll ask my next 2 opponents if they want to draw. That's how I'm gonna do this.
I just want to draw. I want to go home.
What about top 8? I'll take 8th place. It's fine.
Don't make me stay and beat you.
Sounds like something a mother would say.
Just lay a chancla on the table.
This is my sideboard. Oh God, I don't know if I want to win now. All right. It's like ready for game 3. All right. They're 1-1. Who do you think? Who do you think's gonna get the game 3?
I like the Izzet a thing. I really like that deck a little bit better. See, he didn't even have to mulligan, so I think he's in a good position.
Yeah.
He should be able to get things going pretty quickly.
Yeah, especially, I mean, when your opponent just goes turn 1, land the play, tap, pass, and you just go like turn 1 faithless. Surgical! Hey, got him. Alright, well now I'm going to go for the green-black deck.
That's surgical, man. That was good timing.
Whatever show you're watching has really great music.
It's an indie. It's an indie project.
This is like best 80s music.
There's 4 on the table. What's he looking for another one for?
You still want to look through the deck and see what he brought in, see if there's any other thing you have to watch out for. You get free information that way.
No.
Yes!
No,
Yeah.
that's blue player cheating shit.
And?
Blue player cheat shit. Go on what you were after.
Garlic is a spice, paprika is a spice, pepper is a spice, salt's a spice.
Salty. Super salty.
The Pacific Ocean is the second most saltiest place in the world, followed only by Gabe. I would assume the unburial rights probably. I mean, you're not wrong. Ooh, damping sphere.
Should do.
Right? I say damping sphere is pretty good.
Stop yelling at me.
Meow.
Is that you snapping?
Yes.
God, you're old.
Shut up.
Meow.
I was like, duck the chocolate, Gabe gets hit.
I have a helmet.
There's a reason I give you guys helmets when you come here. Is if I dodge it, I want you to be protected at least.
You take this.
I don't want that.
I think more than anything, I was
He
just...
doesn't want that either. Don't put it on.
He wants it. He's gonna get on your keyboard for you.
Oh my God.
Look, he's
He's
buying you things on Amazon.
Please don't do that, Pepper. Don't eat my food, God. Pepper. Ugh.
He was hesitant about eating it, too. He was like, I can see the bottom of the bowl, but
Right.
it smells good. I don't know.
God damn it. Like, you're not wrong.
He was like, I'm starving. It's almost gone.
Eat it now.
I'll just die, I guess, and eat this.
Alright, so it's like Lily Downtick killing the thing in the ice.
Oh, yeah, that's a game going on.
And I was like, it's actually a close game. Like, the damping sphere is really... the damping sphere, like, I mean, at least evens things out.
Yeah. Play a phoenix.
Rude.
Such a troll.
Dude, no, like, so I am a big fan of Relic because I've been able to stop people surgically and stuff because it's crack Relic and response. Like, surgical that, Relic and response. Oh, there's no graveyard that surgical can target now? Oh. Or just tapping.
And then second surgical and just thing in the eye's gone. Like, where are you going to win from after that?
Crackling Drake.
Yeah.
And Terramander. Like...
But I feel they're so slow.
Yeah. And? Looks like we got a Lily coming. Oh, we got a Bob the Builder coming down. Object Lily pitching a Tarmogoyf.
What?
Yeah, I'm guessing the other cards in hand have to be kill spells. That's my guess. That's the only thing I can actually think of.
I mean, at this point, wouldn't you want to try to race? You've already gotten one of their big threat creatures out.
I mean, well, I guess with the Relic on the board, it's really hard to race at that point. So I can see the argument for that. 4 mana, Crackling Drake, draw a card.
See, and this is where you need just pure graveyard hate. Just hate the whole graveyard away.
It doesn't affect Crackling Drake because Crackling Drake says instant sorceries in your graveyard or exile.
Put him back in his hand.
You got an answer for everything, don't you, Gabe?
It's like I'm just going to replay everything every turn.
Right?
You lose faster.
Gordon,
Kyle.
what in the name of everything that is holy did you do with my bag of stuff from Walmart yesterday?
It's behind your ciders.
It's behind my ciders.
Yeah.
I don't... Oh, you mean the Angry Orchards?
Yes.
Okay.
He put it in the thing.
Yeah, you yell at Mom. I don't want that one either.
I don't want him to follow me.
Congrats, you get a cat.
Hi.
Okay, you can put him down now.
Do you hate life?
No, that is a face of pure happiness.
We have 2 cats. One of them is like, it's like a dog. It literally, like, people show up and it's like, people, don't like it, run. The other one's like, hey, what's up? I don't know you, but you might feed me because you have a thumb. Are you feeding me? Nope. Disinterested in you now.
Right? It's like, are you feeding me? No. Are you petting me? No? Fuck you then. You're only good for 2 things. Good old titty monster.
Just walking away. I don't like the way you smell.
Because you don't smell like food. Oh man, like it's looking real good for that for the rock player since we got the Bob on the board. We're getting all the advantage now.
Nah.
What you think you can pull it out? You dirty Phoenix.
Yes.
You dirty Phoenix cheerleader.
Is it a thing? Probably not. But I'm rooting for it.
Hey man, look, rocks beat things all the time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but it's Zach's rock.
No, it's Zach's G the Rock.
Is it even Zach playing it?
No, it's not. But it's Zach's deck. I mean, we've had a few of those on camera, and that's always hilarious. Like we've had a burn player like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna kill you. There's gonna be a 1-drop on top, and Bob's gonna kill you. He's like, no, it's gonna be a land. And it's like Bloodbraid Elephant's like, you super dead. Got him. Oh. See, this is why I like picking up like, the occasional random person because we think alike. Like Bob deaths are the best deaths. Like there was for a time in Modern there was the Mardu like Nahiri Taxes deck when they would run Bobs.
Yeah.
And it was like, why you run Emrakul? And like, look, it's my time. But it's a 1 of in the deck. Like let's roll the dice. It's just like what life you at? 11. Emrakul. Like okay, that was a good game.
Don't even reveal it. Just start scooping.
Well, I know it's on top. It's fine. So looks like coming across for 5. Okay. How do you not understand this, Bunny? Greatness at any cost.
That's not greatness if you lose.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, you
No.
lost spectacularly. People will remember. Which makes you great.
People are going to remember Trump. That doesn't mean...
That was good. That was good. God damn it.
Sorry,
And look.
Sorry to any viewers that support Trump.
No, don't apologize. Look.
It's not sincere. I'll apologize if I want
No,
to.
it's fair. I was like, look. I mean, I guess he's doing great things. Whether those are terribly, greatly terrible things or terribly great things, that's up for debate.
I will go down as the worst president in history.
I don't know about that. Like, we had some pretty bad ones. I will say, I don't think he's the best. I don't think he's the worst. I think he's.
Give him another 4 years.
I was like, I think he's near the bottom. Like he's nowhere near, like top 5, top 10. He's near the bottom, but I don't know if he's the worst.
Just imagine if historians get some sort of time travel and they're actually able to go back and view the actual historical events of every president. And they're like, turns out Washington was the worst. Everybody's like, we love Washington.
To be fair, like when everything is new, you're gonna fuck up a lot of shit. I mean, I'm gonna give him some credit.
He's like, no more than 2 terms per presidency. I don't want to get caught.
Smart man. Oh, man. It's going down to 5. I think he's going to try and flip that thing in the ice.
Yeah, that's what he's got to do.
Nice try.
Meow.
Opt. I mean, he's got to... Oh, man, but like getting through the damping sphere is definitely going to be difficult. Oh, he did it all at the end stern. Oh, he's sitting fine then. Oh, and that's an ascension. Damn, like this
Dun, dun, dun.
this is gonna be this is gonna be a close game. Like, goddamn.
Marvel theme music right there. It's the dungeon. It's appropriate. It's MTD dungeon.
Right? So you're not wrong. So, all right. So I'm just like looking at lines of play. All right. So
He can fat lizard spewing fire at things.
same, effectively the same thing. Right? It's all fine.
It's all the same.
So. If he attacks for 7, puts him to 6, he can crack back with a hissing quagmire.
Yes. Pre-dead.
Right.
Just keep playing things and never tap land. See if your opponent notices.
Right.
You're gonna lose. Misplay.
I think if his opponent's at 5, he's just dead, right? Because there's a hissing quagmire and a treetop village on the board.
Does he have a mana to activate both?
He does, because hissing quagmire is 3, and the treetop village is 2. So he has not to act. So I guess you do have to be wary of a bolt, though. Because if you bolt one of the creatures, then you just die on crackback because you're tapping out. So, looks like activating Treetop Village, coming across, put him to 2.
He's trying to leave something open. What's he got?
I assume it's a kill. I assume it has to be a kill spell.
Maybe he's saving the other 2 block.
I mean,
with 1 block with the other attack again.
What? I mean, like, if you're gonna do that though, and hope your opponent doesn't have the bolt, I think you just go all in. And because I guess what you can do is you can activate hissing quagmire block and still have the 1 black up in case they try and bolt it to then fatal push.
Yeah.
The other one. Okay. All right. So Manamorphose. Says I can add to draw.
I mean, he was playing cautiously there rather than But I mean, that's what you really want to go with that.
At this point in the game, I think
it's game 3, and you're running down to late game.
Yeah,
It's like, do you really want to be as cautious as possible, or do you want to just
looks like so
go for guts?
Tap, activate. So, I guess with his opponent being at 2, right? Like,
is he doing something to it? Is he just gonna die?
Well, they're both gonna die because Hessing Quagmire does have Death Touch, so he does at least trade with both creatures. It looks like that's gonna happen. So 2 mana. Yes, I would agree. I think he should have gone for it there. So it looks like sleight of hand, drawing 2, put 1. I don't know what the Izzet player can find. He'd have to find like a Terramander to block the Treetop Village, but even then,
he has to block. That's the only thing really. Yeah. He has no choice if he can't block.
Pain 3, Lightning Bolt. Is there Lightning Bolt in the bin? There's Lightning Bolt in the bin. He got him for 6 off the Ascension. Oh!
Wow.
God damn. That was a game. Like, oh my.
Is it a thing? Yes.
Apparently, was that Jesus? I looked at it. I was like, oh man, like Green Black just got that one in the bin. Like,
well, that was the thing is if he would have been aggressive in that was definitely probably his best choice. But
yeah,
I would have probably played it the way he did because I like the fact that you're leaving that blocker. You're sure you're about to get that in unless they put out another blocker, so you're forcing your opponent to find something.
Yeah, and
unfortunately he did.
Right? Yeah, I mean, I say for me at that point, like, if that's my plan, it's for me it's effectively the same thing as going all in.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, and so I think I'm just gonna try and go on the aggressive side.
You're just weighing what's your best option to.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna end our stream for tonight. I'll be streaming a little bit on Friday before Modern. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, that's why a lot of them are going to the Ascension lists, is because of just the infinite value that you get, because your deck is so redundant with the 4-drops that you can just be like, hey, look, like opt, draw 2, like effectively scry 2, draw 2, like individually, or Manamorphose, like here, get 4 mana, draw 2 cards. So. But alright, so we'll see you guys on Friday, hopefully.